But these two teams have now found themselves in this interesting situation, Yunus, जहाँ पे दोनों teams में से whoever wins will book that spot in the semi-final and whoever loses will be going home.
बिग गेम है और हमें पता है कि दोनों टीमें चाहेंगी कि वो आगे जाएं और जिस तरह साउथ अफ्रीका ने जो इससे पहले जैसे पास्ट में खेलते थे कि आते थे और हर मैच जीतते थे और फिर वापस आ जाते थे, इस दफ़ा कुछ चेंज लग रहा है. हर मैच में बहुत क्लोज जा रहे हैं, क्लोज विन करते हैं. मुझे लगता है कि उनकी प्रोग्रेस होने वाली है. मुझे ये लगता है, मेरी फीलिंग ये है.
Because they haven't been very convincing in all of their wins.
मुझे लग रहा है.
So maybe this time they might just break the curse.
But Reha, how crazy is this game that you can be undefeated in this tournament and find yourself in a situation because you didn't win well enough, you could be out if you don't beat the home side at home in Antigua. Marty, I mean, cricket, hey?
Yeah.
That's the most South African thing ever in World Cups, isn't it? That they could literally lose one game and they could be out.
Yeah, that's just the nature of tournament play sometimes, isn't it? I mean, it is a pretty unforgiving game at times. We've all found that out in our careers. And yeah, I mean, it comes down to basically it's a straight quarter-final. Made the best team win on the day.
Right. Net run rate, Shoaib, South Africa का साथ नहीं दिया net run rate ने इस group stage में सारे matches close गए और अब वो regret ज़रूर कर रहे होंगे because इस वक्त वो अगर हारते भी तो शायद net run rate पे वो आगे चले जाते but अब वो नहीं हो सकता.
I know, but मैं वैसे Martin से पूछना चाह रहा था. I was going to ask him something.
Sure.
You were at the Lords, right?
No.
Were you there?
Yes, I was. Just so happened that I was involved in every single big moment in that game.
Can you give us? There's some stories, for heaven's sake. I mean, like, what were you going through?
Relive some
what were you going through? Sorry, I'll ask you. What were you going through to your mind?
Therapist after this, I think.
You need a therapist?
Well, after bringing it back up and like what sort of moments you mean? Like which particular
the
ones?
Stumps, the ball gone for 4 runs. You know,
boundary
and
count
you
back.
were
I
there.
threw that ball as well.
Yeah, you threw that ball as well.
You threw that ball.
So,
What was going in your mind? Can you explain that situation?
I was fielding it deep mid wicket, and the Stokes hit the ball out, and we see the non-striker got off to a bit of a head start. So when I ran to the ball, I thought I'm going to go to the keeper's end, try and create a run out somehow. And when I threw the ball from my angle, it looked dead on target for the stumps.
Oh, really?
And I was thinking, we're in with a shot here, we're in the shot, and then Stokesy's dove, a big dive out, and I don't know what I did wrong in my life or anything like that, but it's hit the back of the bat. And then it's just started to trickle all the way down towards third man. And Colin de Grandhomme is chasing it, but he was running backwards trying to get to the ball. And everyone was just like, what is happening? And then I guess if I had held on to the ball, we would have won quite easily.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, they still needed to hit one boundary at least in the last 2 balls to get there. And it was just like, no, I made the decision to throw it, and just dumb luck, it's hit the bat and gone for.
What is with you with the runouts? You did that Dhoni's runout too.
I get reminded about that
Manchester.
every day from the Indian public.
Yeah. What was it? What is that?
Public enemy number 1 for throwing a leather ball at some wooden sticks.
How
What
dare you?
angle?
Yeah.
How dare you do
I
your
had
job?
about 1.5 stumps to aim at.
Wow.
Oh, Mari,
crazy.
you're having some story to give.
What is
Yeah, I want South Africa to just qualify somehow. Come on.
Qualify? Only qualify? Or just...
You know what? My heart goes out for South Africa. Every time I see New Zealand and South Africa. As a cricketer, back in my heydays, I used to wanting somehow in the deep side of my corner, in my heart, I wanted New Zealand to qualify. And we were up against twice in a 99 World Cup. And we thrashed them. And I knew they had one of the most fantastic players. Elliott, the fast bowler. And Astor. He was some batter. I really want, I love the land of New Zealand. It's just amazing people, amazing cricket team. I always believe that you need to win one World Cup. One World Cup. At least has to be the last one. Yeah. And I want South Africa to win. I could not see the pain what they go through every time. The New Zealand and South Africa. I just cannot take it anymore. And I wish them best of luck.
Yeah.
Just reach the one World Cup.
Absolutely. I mean, we don't need to go back to that particular one and talk about boundary countbacks and what a ridiculous way that was for England to get the job done. But when we talk about South Africa, the World Cup curse, can it finally be lifted? They haven't put a foot wrong. They haven't lost a game, Eunice. But if you're Aidan Markram, what are you saying to your side ahead of a big win? You've got to do it for West Indies in front of their home crowd. They've won 2 T20 World Cups before. They know what it takes to get the job done. But they've been all at sea as well with their collective countries' endeavours in ICC tournaments. So 2 sides with a lot to prove. What would your captain's pep talk be heading out to the game?
No, I think it is my gut feeling that they are throwing to the finals.
South Africa?
I don't know how, but this is my gut feeling they're throwing to the finals. And,
Snapshot that, please.
And I think this World Cup goes to either India or South Africa.
Okay.
That will be an interesting final.
Yeah.
What a final that will be. But Professor, that last game that we saw...
Because they deserve, the South African deserve, and Indians also deserve this World Cup.
Let's take a flashback into that
100%.
last game. Shea Hope, 82 of 39 balls, playing an absolute blinder. Then in their bowling, they have Alzari Joseph, who has 11 wickets so far in the tournament, and so does Andrik Nokia. So the bowling looks like it can be challenging for both sides. What will be the difference in this all-important game tomorrow?
Well, obviously, the both teams playing very well so far in this tournament. The nail biters won by South Africa is giving them a lot of confidence as a team, as an individual, because they did in a very tricky situation of the game where they won the game for the country. So I think they must be on a very high hopes for this game. But West Indies, if they play in West Indies, they are the most dangerous team. We all know how destructive they could be. The bowling attack is doing well. So it's really tough to predict any winner at the moment. But I don't know, somehow not taking away from South Africa, the way good journey they had so far. My heart goes with the West Indies as a home team, and also I feel they can do well because they shown that glimpse that they wanted to win this tournament also.
Right, we're talking about home support and the fans coming into the stadiums, filling those stands in today's match, England versus USA.
Marty rightly informed us all on the break as well. USA automatically qualified for the next T20 World Cup, so it's not the last we've seen of them on the international phase. So well done to USA. This is just the beginning, and here's hoping you get a stadium in LA so we can all come and watch you in the land of lights very, very, very soon. But just before we go, of course, it's my absolute pleasure now to announce the winner of our J. Janeb Shamshed Winner Perfume. And today, for answering the question correctly, our winner is... Drum roll, please. Mohamed Awais, congratulations. You answered that question correctly. Which player has played the most T20 international matches as captain? You are the trivia master, sir. This is coming your way. A beautiful all-rounder by Shoaib Malik. Congratulations. Thanks to our friends at J.
Thank you so much, Mohamed Awais, for watching our show and for sending in your answers. Bahut mubarak aapko. This perfume is on its way to you. And thank you, Aap Sabka Bhi, for continuously watching and supporting and engaging with our show every day. And thanks to our wonderful sponsors for making this all happen. Gentlemen, good night. Thoda pack up. Let's go back. Take some rest, because next few games, back-to-back crunch games, there's going to be no time to take, those breathers now. Every game holds so much importance. So I'm so thankful to all of you for your time once again today in Game On Hai. Shoaib, Marty, Eunice, and Hafeez, and Erin, thank you so much for your presence today. Once again, wonderful job. We will be wrapping up our show with this, but we will regroup tomorrow before the match to bring you all of the pre-match analysis, all of the live action only here on HMR Waterfront Presents Game On Hai.